Pleased to introduce the introducer, and I will welcome to the podium the West Virginia Department State Commander and Assistant Director of American Legion Mountaineer Boys State, Mr. Matt Sampson.
It is my pleasure once again to introduce our speaker after our meal today. Our speaker is a dear friend of mine. He is a seasoned leader with over 25 years of leadership experience, training, and practice. As a West Point graduate, he was privileged to learn at the finest school of leadership in the world. With 2 engineering degrees, he understands how hard data drives decisions. As a veteran leader, he's learned and practiced the soft skills of leadership. With tours of duty in Europe and 2 combat tours in Iraq, he served in a variety of positions on 3 continents and across the United States. He is a native of the Mountain State, growing up in Nicholas County. Let me hear a shout out for Nicholas County, anybody? 1, okay, 1. Whoa. You have a mission. Get 2 more next year from the junior class. After retiring from the Army, he moved back to West Virginia and lives in Harrison County. Yeah. All right. He taught at West Point and sharpened his presentation skills and delighted in shaping the Army for decades to come. He served in the artillery, battery commander, yes. Later, the second in command of an artillery battalion, which involved the maintenance of over 225 combat vehicles and developing young officers in the unit. He was an integral part of preparing that unit for its next combat deployment. So Mark, our speaker, is retired as a lieutenant colonel. In 2013, he now has his own business, McMillian Leadership Associates in Clarksburg. His education is a Bachelor of Science of Civil Engineering from the United States Military Academy at West Point and a Master of Science in Cognitive Systems Engineering from the Ohio State University. He and his wife Toni have been married for over 30 years and they have 4 children. Please give a warm welcome to my West Point classmate, Mark McMillian. All right! All right! It is a great day to be in the state of West Virginia. Am I right? Yeah. Because every day is a great day to be in the state of West Virginia. Every day. I'm going to talk to you about leadership for a little bit. Just a few minutes. I don't have a lot of time. I'm going to be quick and to the point. Leadership matters. Leadership is huge. But leadership is not about you, the leader. It's about the people you lead. It's about service to others. We live in the greatest country in the history of mankind. There's nothing better than America. You won the lottery being born in America. That's why people want to come here. But this country was born. There was a group of men who had everything to lose. George Washington, Ben Franklin, Alexander Hamilton, John Adams. These were men who were well off financially, well educated. They were going to thrive under the British system if nothing happened. And they took all the chances in the world. They sacrificed everything to build our great nation. And that is an example for us, and that's an example for every leader, is about that that willingness to sacrifice, that willingness to serve other people. George Washington, during that terrible winter at Valley Forge, was begging the Continental Congress for funding to buy blankets, to buy shoes for his soldiers. He would go to the city of Philadelphia and saw people living very well, very comfortably. War does not impact everyone equally. Some pay a greater measure. My wife and one of my daughters was down south yesterday. They were at Fort Stewart, Georgia, where I served with the 3rd Infantry Division. And they visited the Warriors Walk. And there's a plaque there. I'm going to read just part of that plaque and what that says. They plant a tree for every soldier that died while they were assigned to 3rd Infantry Division and the units that supported it. And it's all about Iraqi freedom, Iraqi enduring freedom, Operation Iraqi Freedom, enduring freedom. I'm going to read you what that plaque says very quickly. For decades, many brave soldiers have marched here going to battle, and this is where they are welcomed when they return home from battle. It is this field where warriors walk, and it is here on the walkway that we remember our courageous soldiers who demonstrated exceptional valor, honor, and respect for their army, their country, and their belief in their cause during Operation Iraqi Freedom and Operation Enduring Freedom. That was the field where I returned home from my first tour of duty in Iraq. And I came to Fort Stewart, Georgia, and my wife and my 2 daughters were there waiting for me. That was the field that I walked. And that's the field where those families go to grieve over the soldiers they lost, men and women. War does not impact everyone equally. But leadership is not only about sacrifice, it's about serving others. And one of the things that sometimes many people get confused about leadership is their own ego. They start thinking, I'm the leader. It's about me. What I think is most important. What I need is most important. Leaders eat last. It's one of the fundamental things they teach you in the Army as an officer and as a leader. Your soldiers eat first because they're more important. You sacrifice your comfort for theirs. Leaders sleep the least to take care of their people. When you leave here, go be a leader. Lead your school. Lead your church group. In a couple of years, you're going to be in the business world leading, or you're going to be one of our elected leaders. And God knows West Virginia and our nation need leaders. They need people who want to lead and help other people and serve other people. And part of when you're leading, lead your company not to serve your best interests, not to make yourself rich. If that happens, that's great. Lead your company to help your employees, families, to create jobs, to help them live a better life. If you're elected to political office, lead your city, your county, your state to make your constituents better, to help them be better. Leadership is about serving other people. John Maxwell is one of the most renowned leadership authors. And he talks about servant leadership. And I remember many, many years ago when I first heard that term, servant leader. And I was so confused. What does that mean, servant? How are you a servant if you're the leader? Because the leader, you're in charge. You're big, right? You're bad. What he means is leaders help other people be successful. Leaders make the people around them better. And too many times, leaders get confused. They want to elevate their own ego. It's about me. It's not about me. It's not about who you are as the leader. It's about what you can do for your organization and for your people. Leadership is service. And it's so hard sometimes. And I've been a leader. And you know what? I have been victim to that ego taking hold. Oh, this is about me. I should get that special parking spot. Oh, I should get my name I want my name on the door. Oh, I want my name bigger on the door. I want my name on the desk. I want this. No, it's about the organization. It's not about you personally. Keep that in mind. Now, normally when I come to Boys Day, I talk about sex, but I'm not going to do that today because it makes people nervous, and I appreciate that. So instead, I decided to talk about service, and leadership is service. I really appreciate your time. I really appreciate your attention. You're going to have a magnificent week this week, and it's already started. Am I right? Yeah. I'm sorry, am I right? Yeah. Okay. So, I don't know, but was there an election or something today? Yeah. And I think you're waiting on me to announce the winner? Yeah. So, when you walk away, and I know you're already starting to get tired from this week because you're so busy and so many exciting things are happening. Take one thought with you from what I've told you tonight. Leadership is service to others. Leadership is service to others. Thank you. I hope you have a great week.
Thank you, Mark, for your remarks on leadership and especially servant leadership, which is one of the primary messages from our national commander of the American Legion, Daniel Seehafer of Wisconsin. I would like to present you my coin as department commander, the one and only year that you're going to get this. Thank you for coming in once again to Boise State and inspiring us.
We've got mail. Nicholas Taylor, come on up. Matthew Springston, come on down.
You smell the perfume on it. Tell everybody how much perfume you smell. Thank you. Yes.
All right. Got a couple of things to announce here. Let's see. Oh, all right. The talent show. The talent show. Each cabin needs to provide one act. Right after this are the talent show auditions. So make sure to send your act to the West Virginia building. Let's see. Do I have anything else? Oh, this might be important. Okay. Does anyone want to know the results of the election? For Attorney General, Big H. Hunter Miley. For Commissioner of Agriculture, Fence Gates Yates Silas. For Treasurer, Marchese Alexander Marchese. For Auditor, Let's Go Row Ronan. For Secretary of State, MJ Michael Niggemeier. and your 85th American Legion Mountaineer Boys State Governor. Hayden Hodge. Congratulations, gentlemen.